Hello friends, it's Sarah. Welcome to a special little video that is not a tour and not a build. I know, it's very shocking. I wanted to do a video kind of featuring some tips and tricks for people who are a little terrified to go down in the mine. I know when I first started playing the game, it was very scary. I did not go down there for very long. The first couple of times I almost died and was like, oh my gosh. I don't want to do this. This is terrifying. I know there are mods like Peaceful Miner. A lot of people don't want to use mods and they don't want to use the dev codes. And there are quite a lot of goodies down in the mines to be had. So, I thought, what if we did something that helped everybody kind of get some bearings and feel a little more comfortable, perhaps, going into the mines and being a little more prepared. It is kind of scary, I get it, but we can do this together, right? One of the things that I think people don't utilize enough are the food buffs. And that is a thing that I feel like you guys, some of you, more seasoned players, may know to use them, but some may not. So like if you look at, say, like the sausage roll, if you can kind of see it down there at the bottom of my screen, it replaces 30 health, 30 stamina, and it gives you some defense and some attack and some speed, and I think in your walking. Obviously, if you're going down just to mine ore, Wattle Brew is what you should be drinking. It'll not only restore your stamina, but it will make you mine a lot faster, and it will, I think, also reduce the amount of stamina it takes to mine. I'm not 100% certain on that, but I think that's the case. Prime Roast is great because it replenishes quite a lot of your health and stamina. I think it maxes it out if you haven't added to it, and it also gives you a boost in your attack and your defense. So, and also Bottle Brew of the red bottled brew. What is the name of that? Oh my gosh, I'm blanking. Anyway, drinking some of that will also, I think, extend your health bar, as well as drinking Wattle Brew extends your stamina bar. So doing stuff like that, extending your health, extending your stamina before you even go into the mines is great. Another thing is if you've had the Dinkum Day celebration on your island and Fletch has given you a snag, go ahead and eat that bad boy up, because you'll get to have more servings of food, and that will be actually pretty helpful if you're going into the mine. Another thing that I would recommend is making sure you have a battle shovel. I feel like it's one of the better weapons in the game, only because it's got a good attack number, but it's also quick. It's speedy. You can do it, repetitively pretty quickly. The hammer, on the other hand, while it has a higher attack rating, is a slower weapon to yield. So I use the alpha hammer just outside the dungeons in the lower mines, and I smack it on the floor a few times and kill off any of the grub worms or creepy crawlies that are like hiding out in there before they ever touch me. And I've seen that utilized in quite a few people's streams, so it's definitely something to think about if you don't want to be attacked right away. Go ahead and attack them outside before you even go in. I usually will take a shovel, a jackhammer, and in the lower mines, you need a chainsaw. I'd bring my glider because I feel like it helps me get around a little easier. I've seen people bring motorbikes and wheelbarrows down there. I feel like they obstruct my ability to get around, but you do you. Keys, obviously, to get into the dungeons, because that's what we're going to be doing. The bat zapper was a game changer. I actually hated going down the mines myself in the early days, and because I would get swarmed by bats. Crocos, you can avoid those. The bush devils, you can run from them, but the bats just followed you around relentlessly. So getting the bat zapper was absolutely the best thing ever. I recommend going and finding Ted Sully and getting a couple of these bad boys made, because it'll make your life so much easier. Having a miner's helmet is essential, and keeping some Spinaflex resin in your pocket will help keep it charged. So that's a quick little tip. You can also wear the candle hat, which is a little easier to obtain if you haven't been down to the mine. The miner's helmet usually only appears in the dungeons somewhere. You can also get it sometimes in the recycling bin. I need to put that away. And sometimes you can get it as something, like a task that you've been given by one of the NPCs. I made a bunch of torches in the very beginning. The very beginning of Dinkum, I went and cut down all the mangroves I could find and made torches galore, and I just torched the place. I put torches everywhere because it's dark down there, and I think part of the reason why a lot of people are, scared is because it's dark. And nobody likes the dark, so it stands to reason. Next to my mine, you'll notice that I keep a couple of chests and some chargers. One of the chests has all the things I would take down into the mine: food, weapons, passes, shards, keys, all those things. And that way, when I come out, I can just quickly exchange all that stuff, and it's right here, and I never have to go looking for it somewhere. This chest keeps all of the stuff that was in my pocket so that my pockets are relatively empty and I can gather up all the loot that I'm going to get while I'm down there. Don't look at all those dirt printers. They're for another project that I'll be showing you guys later. All right, I've been talking long enough, so let's go on down, guys, and see what's what. Let's go to the lower mines. How about it? Okie dokie. Watch them make a liar out of me, and I'm all like, yeah, this is going to be easy. So I step off the elevator, and I usually eat some food right away. So that way I can get my buffs in and be ready to go right as I get out, and they last as long as possible. And already we're being, what is that? Okay, it was fake out. It was a fake out, everybody. It was fine. It's fine. Oh, we've got one of these boys. Okay. You're going to go. It's time for you to go. Yep. See you later. All right. Oh. Yeah. Okay. See, that's why I like the battle shovel. Just a couple hits and you are done. I could have used the bad zapper on those guys because it does stun them. But not too terrifying, right? Let me get out my hammer. See. Yeah, see how the plant is taking damage? I haven't even gone inside. He can't even hurt me. These guys don't really do anything to you, but I'm just going to swing at it, forever and always. Okay, what do we have in there? I'm going to cheat a little bit and peek. Okay. So if you want to get a better view into the rooms, click on build mode and it'll give you a wider angle of camera, and that typically comes in pretty handy if you want to see where the chest is and you don't want to waste extra keys. All right, so we've got a bomb, some paint, some statues, and another ruby shard. All right, that wasn't too bad. Is there anything over there? Oh, just some nasty grub worms, and I don't want those. So I'm really just down here today, not for any other purpose other than to just show you guys kind of how I, do a mine run, and, not really collecting any resources. This is my dev code island, so I don't really need them. Hey dude, how's it going? But mostly just to show you guys, it's pretty chill. Hey. Oh, they died. I mean, it's just no nonsense. And using the food buffs really, that's why I can kill them in just a couple hits. Like, it gives you extra boost when it comes to attacking. And that's makes everything so much easier and better. There's probably one of those, yeah. As Cans likes to call them, the J. Leno plants. And I think, yeah, so up at the top here next to where your money is, it tells you how many more minutes you have left of that food buff. Another thing I forgot to mention before this video started and that I didn't do, it was to put your money in a chest next to the mine. Take all your money out of your pockets and put it in a chest. And that way, if you do happen to die, because, sometimes that does happen, you won't lose any of your money. because when you do die in the mines or really anywhere on your island, you will lose a percentage. I think it's 20%. I'm blanking now. But yeah, you'll use like 20% of your money. So just be careful of that. So I better not die. That way I don't lose any money. Oh, there we go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Look at this, zirconium. That stuff is a hot commodity. Let me see. Do I have all the blueprints? I don't think I do. I can't learn anything from this. Okay, so after you've learned all the recipes, you're kind of out of luck when it comes to getting new stuff. But if you save them, you can give them to friends. Oh, I should have probably been marking these dungeons as we found them. Oops. That's another strategy, is pulling up your map. Oh, what's coming after me? Yep, here we go. All right, buddy. Sorry about that. I did not know how to utilize the map in the beginning because I'm a big dumb dummy. And, you can mark places on your map now to go to. So, like, you got to get back to the mine exit. You can just click on it and it'll highlight it for you so you can see it on your little mini map up there and know which direction to go in. Or if there's, places you want to mark as, I've already been to this dungeon, so on and so forth. It's really helpful for that purpose. So yeah, food buffs kill animals very quickly, guys. I hope that this has demonstrated that this is like super easy to do comparatively to going down there without anything that will help you. Now, I get that some of those recipes I showed you are harder to come by, and so you won't have a whole lot of them. Let's put our glider on. All right. So, also, if you're in the lower mine, if you see this white dotted area, it's marble. That's how you harvest marble, for anybody who might not have known that. I feel like everybody knows that, but just in case you didn't. Oh, our frilly friend is back. And if you don't want to engage, run away. Running away is totally fine. Totally fine. All right, I'm too sick. Oh, I got poisoned. Yeah, because my buffs are over and I wasn't paying attention to them. And if I had just done that ahead of time, I would have killed him so much faster before he had a chance to, hurt me. Again, if the darkness freaks you guys out, bring torches and just light the place up. It's a way less intimidating when it's very brightly lit. And that's the only way I was able to manage the mines in the beginning, was to just put torches everywhere. Literally everywhere. All right, let's eat. Yeah, so see, to me, it doesn't seem nearly as scary when there's all this light. Oh, you guys are awful. I hate y'all. Yeah, let's go. Oh. Those little grubs. So, grub meat is a great thing to put in crab pots. And crab pots are a great thing to craft if you want to find keys. You can find a whole lot of keys in crab pots. I've seen so many of the people who live stream Dinkum and they go down to the mine, or they're trying to get down to the mine, and they just craft a bunch of crab pots and keys galore. I've also noticed that you can get quite a few keys using the what's it called? Metal detector along river edges or river beds. And yeah, it's usually pretty successful with keys doing that. I can't aim. I'm really terrible at aiming. I'm not a combat kind of gal. This is why I don't typically play combat games. But I feel like the mines have so many like really great things to offer and so many goodies to like get, that if you're not going because you're scared of the mines, you know, there's a lot of things you're missing out on. And I'm hoping to kind of show everybody that it's not that bad. Look at all the Berkonium I'm getting, and I've got an opal. An opal. Those are kind of hard to come by since some of the updates. What's coming for us? I think the music is just being crazy. Yeah, there was something on the other side there. I actually kind of think I mean, that music is kind of freaky and you know, obviously not great. It's a little terrifying, you know, and I guess that, you know, it's supposed to alert you that something's coming for you and to, you know, prepare, but it's also pretty disconcerting. Otherwise, if that wasn't happening, I feel like the mines are actually, like, we're just going to sit here for a second. Can y'all hear the in-game music? I hope that's recording. I feel like it's just real chill and peaceful. That's like, I don't know. That's my opinion. I know that's not everybody. But I don't really, I guess because I've just done it so much now. See, look, I get bit and killed and hit. I'm actually better at fighting Krokos and bush devils than these things. I don't know what my deal is. It's a comedy of errors, I tell you what. Now, you want to keep an eye on the time. You don't want to stay down here when it's super late, or you will definitely regret your life choices. Especially if you're pretty far from the mine exit, because you will probably die before you get out of here. I made the mistake right after one of the updates that actually added in the crazy stuff that happens if you stay too late in the mines, and lived to regret it. So don't make my mistakes. There we go. Yeah, I just think it's really chill down here for the most part. Bird of paradise. I mean, other than the stupid frillies always coming after you. But eating the food buff with the battle axe, 2 hits and they're gone. So, you know, I understand that not everybody has run into Ted Sully or maybe hasn't gotten the items to make and craft those weapons. I get it. Some of the stuff you need sometimes is down in the mines. So the best, most powerful weapon you can take, as long as you do the food buffs, like pick a recipe, get the stuff to cook. That's the word I'm looking for. And really utilize the food buffs. I feel like they make the world of difference. Where are we going? Let's look at the map, shall we? Oh, okay. We're kind of going back the way we came, which is fine. I like that like drippy water sound. Well, I was trying to land on a lily pad. You can bring your diving helmet and get you some lily pads while you're here. I realize for some that might be a no-go. Diving in the mines kind of sounds terrifying. Honestly, diving in general sounds terrifying to me. Like anything deep in the ocean, like I'm out. No thanks. I'll watch from afar. In fact, I can watch everything I need to know on, the Discovery Channel or something if I want to know anything about the ocean. All right, let's Let's put that as a thing to work towards. Because I don't want to get stuck down here too late. Let's cut our way out. Also, the bat zapper gives you a little extra light. What am I getting stuck on? Whoopsie. I can't do two things at once. Jumping and flying, not something I can manage, apparently. Oh, that was kind of cool. How we don't get electrocuted falling into the water with the bug zapper is a feat of science, but we are playing pretend here, right? Lots of iron ore down here, guys, so if you don't have a lot on the surface, coming down to the mines to get iron is a good idea. Again, I know, it can be terrifying. But really, nothing bad has really happened to me. Oh, gotta eat. I say that as it comes after me. Yeah, just jump on a big rock like this and they can't get you. And then zap their buddy and take him out. 2 hits. That's it. I promise it's not that bad. Also, you know, playing in multiplayer, bring a friend. Bring 4 friends. Like, or whatever the maximum amount of people you can have in a game. I think it's 4. Yeah, bringing people with you down into the mines makes this infinitely easier, I promise. It's so much better because then you've got, you know, people watching your back and people who are able to, you know, fight things for you too. Oh, we got several of these little gross grub things. Blech. Not my favorite. I don't know, there's something about him that's just like gross. Ah! Take out the little hives. That'll keep you from having to keep fighting them because they'll respawn forever in infinity if you don't. Oh my god, I have never seen this much Braconium ore in the mines, and we've only been to 4. That's enough to make an ore brick. Okay, which direction were we headed? We need to go this way. Well, that's like a wall. Just a wall of trees. Oh, here's another dungeon. What do y'all want to bet that we get some more ore? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's go. There's a couple of you. And, oh, a brother. Here we go. We're done. There's got to be a door around here somewhere. There we go. I'm not really paying attention. I have a lot of keys. Look at that. Another one. Sprinklers. See all the goodies you get? Y'all are missing out. And you can take these chests with you. You can pull up all of this flooring. Granted, I feel like I'm talking to people who are more maybe beginners or who've never been down in the mines. So all of you seasoned veterans, just don't pay attention to me. Whoop. Man, I don't want to be cutting down trees. Hello. And eventually they leave you alone. They'll just go do their own thing. They don't follow you forever and ever. getting stuck. Are we back at the mine entrance already? Look at that. And it's 9:15. So yeah, you don't want to stay in here when it gets late. Things are not great. You will regret everything. We went to this one, didn't we? We did. So anyway, I hope that sort of showed you guys how to handle the mine and that it's not that bad. Eat your food buffs. Get those buffs in. They help, with your armor, your defense, your attack, all of those things. It really makes a huge difference. I hope you could see that, 2 hits and most everything died. So it's not nearly as bad. And taking some friends down there with you is not the worst idea either. And practice makes progress. So just go down there, tell yourself you're going to spend a few minutes just to get acclimated, and put torches everywhere if, wearing the helmet alone doesn't provide enough light for you. Because when you can see what's coming, you're usually not as afraid of it. So anyway, hope that makes mining a little easier for all of you. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, hit that like, give me a comment, and I'd love for you to subscribe and be on this journey with us. As always, you guys be kind to yourselves and be kind to others, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Thanks.